Good evening from Southeast Ohio, Solar Haven. Yes, I'm still alive, people. I haven't been doing very many updates. It's been one of those uh, type of winters just want to curl up and hibernate. I've been working on some small odd and end projects here and there. Been out here when we've had warm weather, out here in this crazy building, kind of going through tools and stuff, getting that straightened up. Working on this little small battery bank. I'm probably going to have to either replace it or take and, better turn this radio down. Wow. Replace it or disable the system. I'd rather keep it going, but I think these batteries are finally wearing down. I mean, whoo, look at that. Date code's 818 on all of them, so they probably hit their max usage time on there. Still rocking the Rogue charge controller out here. Yeah, those people that seen the Rogue, that's the original OG, the original dog. It's still working good. Well, I can't get the light up. Maybe it's just me and not hitting the button. Yep. There you go. Still working good. That's been a very solid charge controller ever since they built them. And there's what you gotta like about it. Manufactured by Rogue Power Technologies, Ashland, Oregon. There you go. Made in the USA, 100%. So yeah, that's been the that's one of the original charge controllers I had purchased. I actually had the MPT, I think it was the 2024s, and I sold those, and then they decided to do some manufacturing updates with this. Had a little input with that, and we built these to be 100-volt input and be able to handle up to 48-volt batteries. So it does 12, 24, 36, and 48, and can handle up to about 1400 watts of solar at 48. So it's not bad. Still 30 amp charge controller, still does the job. That's what I've had out here for the past year or two. And this is from the old lead acid bank I had in the house before I changed over to lithium. So these are the last Mohicans, as they would say. And they're getting a little bit, I don't know if you can really tell through the wire mess or anything here. If I get right there, you can see some swelling on top of that. And a lot of the cells on the positive connector on these are doing that. So it's probably telling me they probably are going to need replaced. And it'd be nice to put a little 24 volt, maybe 50 to 100 amp hour out here, because it don't need a lot. The problem is I got this 24 volt inverter, so I'd have to stay 24 if I wanted to have the inverter power out here, just in case of a power outage or something. But yeah, I've been going through my tools, just going through my wrenches and old sockets and stuff, and this is not even 25% of the tools, because I was hanging the tools up on the wall here, and I found one of my oldies but goodies, the Craftsman, where the bolt goes through the socket set. I don't even think you can get these anymore. I think Craftsman quit selling these, and I don't know, I might sell that set. The only thing is missing, there's a little handle that you could use as a screwdriver, and I think there was a 3/8 adapter there, but I don't know whatever happened to it, and I've been trying to find it, so it'll probably show its ugly face somewhere. But yeah, I don't even think they make those anymore. Those sets in particular anyway. Now these they might, I'm not really sure. Of course, I got other tool sets in my garage in the house, but yeah, I was going through all my dumb tools out here, And somebody asked me if I had enough wire cutters. I said, nope, I got 2 more pair of those in the house. You can get those at Harbor Freight. I mean, they're like $7-8. They do the job. They cut through 4/0 wire. They do the job. That's all that matters, as long as they do the job. But yeah, it's out here. It's about what I've been doing, you know. Playing around with that. Got the old table saw. I put that up selling for Marketplace. I don't need it anymore. Pegboard I put up for sale. Just some odd and end stuff that's, you know, crowding the building. But yeah, solar's done great this winter. In fact, right now I'm running off grid today because, you know, sunny skies. Still waiting on the power company up here to take out this stump. They're back at it again. I guess they're getting ready to install another metal pole over there to replace this telephone pole they put there temporary. Well, power pole, telephone pole, whatever we used to call them, telephone poles back then. We're talking way back. But yeah, still waiting for them to get rid of that stump out of the way. And they're over there doing some odd and end work, working on, like I said, it's over there in the substation where they're pouring a new case on to, I'm not sure if it's going to be one of these tires. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a shorter one because they're taking this pole out, and that's where the transfer of power will be, and then they'll get rid of this portable substation that's noisy as all could be. But yeah, that's about it. Solar's, like I said, the solar's done absolutely on point. Ever since I got those big batteries from Big Battery, and the lithium's going strong. Plus I did, I've been kind of lazy, so I apologize. We did do a little cleanup work here a few weeks back. My brother and his boys came over, and we cleaned up this pile somewhat around this old tree stump. There was an old tree laying there that we cut down years ago, and my next quest is to get rid of this big old stump. That is a sycamore tree, and as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the logs we cut up off of one of the branches. Well, actually I think there was 2 altogether there, but we cut them up and kind of cleaned that brush area up a little bit and did what we could. And I'm trying to figure out this stupid ground mole or whatever they are, because look at this what they're leaving here. It's absolutely nutty. They're digging these holes up and just making piles of dirt. And I try to get out here and chase these things down, and they are just absolutely crazy. And it goes down here further in the yard. They're driving me insane. But yeah, I'm going to try to get rid of this tree stump. I drilled some holes in it and poured them full of salt there. I probably have to refill them full of salt. You can see it right there where I drilled a big hole. It doesn't look that big, and then I'm sticking my thumb in there, and so yeah, I drilled 3 holes in it and filled them full of salt. They probably need to be filled full of rock salt again or something. I'm trying to kill off this stump. This stump is huge. Can't really tell on video, but it's probably, if you look at it sideways, it's probably 5 feet wide. Yeah, it's probably 5 feet wide, and however thick, it's probably 3. Yeah, it's probably at the base, it's probably 4 or 5 feet in diameter, or wide anyway, because it had 2 big trunks growing off of it, and of course you can see those are laying down there. So I cut, me and my brother helped me, and his 2 boys came over and helped, and we cleaned this area up really good there. Took us one good evening, and we got cleaned up. But back up this little hill. As you can see, the old ash trees. Whew, them poor trees have taken a beating this winter. We've had a few bad windstorms and they need to be cut down, but I'm afraid to even cut them down because of they might just crumble as they're cutting down, so I don't want to be near them. I think I'm going to let nature do its job on them. It's like they've done all the others down there in the woods. But grass is coming back up, of course. They got this area, they're all done with this up here, of course. They cleaned that up and put that stuff down last fall. I'm gonna do a video on the before and then after, hopefully here in a few months when they get done finished up all the way, because I've got video footage of what it looked like before, and then I've got video footage of what it was like during the construction, and then I'll do a video after they actually finish all that up. But anyway, I am still alive, so don't fret, people. Don't get too excited. I'm still alive. Like I always say, click like and subscribe, and on the front main page, you know, there is a donate button, so if you want to donate or something, you know, get me a 12-pack of dew or throw me a coffee or whatever. And maybe this summer we can get something going. Anyway, I'm out of here. Take care of yourselves as always. And like old Andy at Off Grid Garage in Australia says, stay charged.